Welcome, guys, to another episode of Constructing Future. Today I have here Jose Valenzuela from GVC
Construction Group.
Construction Group.
Thank you, David,
From
to have me.
GVC Construction Group.
Thank you for having me.
Thank
Pleasure
you.
to meet you.
It's very pleasure to meet you and very pleasure to having you here.
Thank you.
Today we're gonna do an episode in Spanglish, so you guys can have a mix of English and Spanish. It's gonna be funny.
Yes.
So I just met Jose, but I already have a good vibe. I see
Thank you. You too.
how this guy is very uptone and very happy, and is from Dominican Republic. So guys, I love that country. So we were just talking behind the scene about it, but
Yes.
I'll let you introduce yourself, Jose.
So my name is Jose Valenzuela, like you say. I am the co-founder of GVC Construction Group Corp. It's between my father and I.
Nice.
The company of the name GVC started in 2015, and that's when I started doing it. That I introduced myself on the constructions. I have around, I would say, more than 10 years experience
Okay.
on the construction. Like the first 5 years I was doing a school. As soon as I finished high school, I went to do civil engineering.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I started doing it more and more and introduce myself. Because, when you were a kid in, let's say, high school, I usually go only like on Saturday and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I started like the love. But we can say this is like the second generation of the construction.
Nice. So your dad used to have it before?
Yes.
When he started the company?
I would say he has more than 35 years on the construction
35
field,
years
yeah.
doing it here in Miami?
Yeah, here in Miami, yes.
Nice.
The
So
name was
35
different.
years,
Mhm.
and then you study high school, you study civil engineer,
Mhm.
and then slowly you kind of picking up.
Exactly.
your dad.
So in 2015, the name GVC I created, and we didn't put like onto work until we'll say 2 years after the company was created, because I was still doing college.
Okay.
And as soon as we graduated, I got rewarded B project.
Okay.
So, and that's when I went to get my general contractor license. And I would say, as soon as I had it, the approval, I started right away doing the work.
Nice.
But, I had already the backup of the
Right.
family, or my father, and that's helped me a lot, and I just made the decision to follow the same path, continue, we're still working together, but everything is only on GVC Construction now.
I love it.
Yeah.
Why for you construction? Why you went into construction?
I always love the building and stuff. That's why we specialize more in shell construction. That's why we like building, and see stuff when you see, let's say, any type of construction when you start, like you don't have anything, and you start doing the foundations, the stem walls, the blocks, the columns, and you start the construction scene to, skin alive. That's what I love it. And since I was a little kid, my father always sent me, little voodoo, little stuff back in the yard, and I always had that passion. I always like civil engineering, and that's when everything started. And when I moved to Miami in 29, and I saw that my father was doing all this construction, and I started visiting job sites. That's when the love started doing it.
Love it,
Yeah.
love it. So pure family business,
Yes.
growing it together. How hard it is to work with your dad?
Hard?
Is it hard? Is it challenging to work with your dad or with
no,
a
it's-
family member?
It's amazing. It's amazing. That's the
Nice.
best partner that I could have. That's the
Nice.
best partner. And as of today, all the responsibility is between him and I for any project. All the decision is between him and I. He don't make any decision if he don't tell me. I don't make any decision if I don't tell him. But I believe in my case, that's like the best partner that
Nice.
I could wish to have. It's the best.
That's great. I personally would never work with my dad,
Yeah.
just because we have different personality and
Okay.
different way to see. My dad was a butcher,
Okay.
a carnicero, and
Nice.
he has his own family business for 2 generations. But I decided to not continuing.
Okay.
I was not passionate about
You didn't like it.
big like a butcher, and on the top of it, it was like working with my dad. It was a no. I could not do that. So yeah, it's funny, I like it that you told me, no, I'm love it. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we have, like any partners, us up and down, but we try not to meet between that he's my father and that we are business partner. You know what I mean? We don't try to mix the business between the and the construction. Especially like we can have a conversation on Friday regarding any project, and then on Saturday we can be playing dominoes, and we don't talk about business at home. Or we try not to speak about business at home.
Nice.
And
so you feel that's a good secret formula to have it, to separate the two of them and like actually enjoy.
Definitely. And especially like one of the things that have worked for me, I don't bring the business at home.
Okay.
So I try not to if I have a problem in my business, I try not to take the business at home.
Okay.
If let's say if I need to solve something the week, I need to be having a big conversations, I prefer go to my office, have a big conversation in my office, but try not to bring that energy
into the house.
Yeah, not even like the bad thing or the good things.
Nice. You have a family? Do you have kids? Or?
Yes, I have one daughter.
One daughter?
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's a year and a half.
A year and a half? I have two boys, one 2 years old and one 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah, recently born.
So you're gonna stay and not sleeping?
Nah, my wife, she is. I'm not. I sleep like a rock. So. Yeah, well, that's great, Jose. I love that. So, okay, so start the journey with your dad at 2015. He's been in business for 35 years. What are your skills and what you bring into the company that help them get to the next level since you start?
So, what I bring is basically I try to use all the technology that we have nowadays. When my father was doing the stuff, we were not doing it as big as construction that we're doing right now. He like the first 3 years, I always tried to move the company forward. Getting bigger jobs, more responsibility, and also the school teach you I would say like the fundamental, but not like the actual skill that you learn on the field. So in college, you can learn basically how things can get drawn, how you calculate. You learn for instance, if you go for either architecture or civil engineering, you learn basically like how to calculate stuff and how to build it. That's way different things when you go to the project site to learn how to build it. So you can be the best or A+ a student, and any workers that have 20 years doing the construction will know more than you. Yeah. They will know how to square a building.
I call it like the difference between school smart and street smart, no?
Exactly. So one of my plus was that I always was going to the project site to learn for the older people. So when I was starting, I was basically the youngest guy. Constructions is always older people's all around it, which nowadays I have some respect from them. They respect me as well because they know me for a long time already. But all the skills that I learned was everything that my father teach me, and even I learned a lot of stuff from the employees, from stuff that I know for subcontractors. I learned from them. I always listen. So when you tell me something, I always try to listen the most that I can.
Love it. So the points that I got from that is always listen and be a student. For all of your life, you're gonna be a student because there is always something to learn.
Yes,
correct.
So in construction, you gotta understand that you don't know everything. And if you want to succeed or any type of trade that you do in construction, you gotta basically, for example, if you're doing plumbing, electrical, I want to know a little bit electrical, but I had never done it, and you have done it for 5-10 years, there's no way I will know more than you. Yeah. So if you tell me, don't move this cable this way because you're gonna burn, so I gotta listen to you because you already have done it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I try to learn. So I listen to other people I avoid a lot of mistake.
Love it.
You know.
Love it. So how important is for you to have a mentor in your life in the business side, or a consulting, or do you guys have anybody that you can learn it from that are on the next stage of your life, or not yet?
Not well. Mentor, as in particular, I never had it beside my father, but we never had like a mentor to teach. You know, but you know, it's 35 years experiences my father has, so I just try to learn everything that I could from him, and everything just follow. You know what I mean? But for those that doesn't have like any person, the best thing is to have a mentor to teach you.
Okay.
You know, because there's to get to this business, it's not easy, especially like the first. The between the first to 5 years, it's not easy. So if you don't have anybody to teach you the way to go, you're just gonna keep failing and failing and failing.
Yeah, I love that. And by the way, I don't know if you did a little bit of research, but here in Angaspi, we help construction company to grow and scale. Why I do that? Because I have more than a decade of experience here in Miami. We built a company from nothing to about 17 or 20 employees in the office, plus hundreds of subcontractors into the field. So I start like you did. My background is as electrician.
Oh, nice.
So back in Italy, I used to do electrical work with my hands. So I graduate from that. I did a house in Miami Beach where I was like actually the electrician doing the work.
Nice.
And then from there, I step up from superintendent to project manager to handling like 5 project manager to be an executive of the company. So
nice.
I've been through the whole steps of.
So you know the struggle.
Yeah. I know the struggle, I know the challenge, I know I've been there, and I learn from other mentors and other people as well on how to navigate to that. And you say the first 5 years is the biggest
and that's
challenge.
like the best thing when you started from the bottom, and then you go up.
Yeah,
because a lot of people start from just right on the top, and that's why they fail. Because let's say you get rewarded a big project, but you never know how to build a project.
Yeah.
And you don't have anybody to help you, to guide you from that project.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like automatically fail. But when you start from the ground and going like you say, you start doing the work yourself, superintendent, you went through, general manager, until you went to like a part of the company. So you learn everything from the beginning.
Yeah, that's right. You understand also how long it takes to do the things.
Yes.
That's the most important things, because when you put it together a schedule of your project and you start from the top and you always be in the office and they tell you, for doing the drywall it's gonna take me 2 months.
Yes.
And you're gonna say, well, wait a minute, how many people we're gonna do this job? Oh, it's gonna be 3 or 4 people. So you tell me that it's gonna take 2 months to drywall a house? What's wrong there? Because you have the knowledge.
Exactly,
you have the understanding that that's not the reality.
Exactly. So let's say when you do any type of finish on the house, let's say high-end construction, and for the drywall companies that die there, they know they can finish any type of drywall, and when you started doing the other subcom, the electrician com, the plumbing com, painting, the millwork com, they still gotta come back.
Yeah.
To do the retouch.
Yeah.
So that always gonna take time, and if you want, it's not always perfect, but if you want something to look good, it's just gonna take time.
Yes.
To do it. So it's a process.
Yeah.
If you wanna like deliver a high quality job.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. No, it takes time, and
Exactly.
and the client right now, this is something unfortunately of this world sometimes, and especially in America, I see that people want everything yesterday.
Exactly.
Like Amazon, you come to my door, like I ordered today, it needs to be coming today.
Exactly.
If it's tomorrow, it's gonna be late, and I'm complaining. You know what I mean? But in construction, doesn't work like that.
No.
Like things like you say, they take some time to get developing, to get produced, to make sure that they are right.
Exactly.
Because how important is for you and your company the pre-construction phase, and the fact that everything is laid out on a piece of paper before you even like start the construction?
Really important. really important, especially since we do more shell and we specialize doing more in concrete stuff like that. And basically, any construction that we do take between, like, I'll talk about the shell only part, between 3 to 5 months. And if you have that schedule and you already imagine that plan and put in writing, know how long gonna take you to excavate, know how long gonna take you to do the gravings, know how long gonna take the blocks to fill a block. You put a schedule that will help you a lot and save you a lot of money on the labor part. Because if you don't plan ahead a time, it can make you lose a lot of money. So especially when you're building any type of home that require a lot of labor, and let's say you have 12, 15 employees, carpenters doing the work, and you're supposed to finish last Friday, and then you finish this Friday, that's 15 employees you gotta pay an extra week, which is not gonna be cheap, you know?
Yeah.
And plus more material, more headache.
Yeah.
So it's really important to schedule in advance, and it's never gonna be the day you say.
Yeah.
You know, so you can have some projects that you beat that schedule, but you have some projects that it may pass. But what you're trying to do is, if I tell you you're gonna finish in 5 months, I know for sure I may finish between in 4 months and a half.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you you're gonna be finishing 5 months.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that you as a
yourself
client,
a little bit of cushion.
Exactly.
Yeah, you never know, especially also in this time, like for you guys that you work outside, like weather is a big factor, you know.
Yeah.
When it becomes those hurricane, and we are here in Miami, so if you have a hurricane for like 3-4 days, that you're gonna waste
That's
that
a whole
time.
week.
Like you cannot do nothing outside
Exactly.
when you work with the shell, especially. So that's great. Thank you for sharing those information. I'm learning a lot from you. Like every guest I have here, I always say I'm learning. I'm learning from everybody something that I could apply to myself in the business, or I help other clients do the same. So this is the purpose of this podcast. Okay. So now, where you are today, what's your goal in the next year or in the next 3 years for your company?
For the next, I would say for the next 5 years, so we're just gonna try to have the company lease between to be a little bit more than $10 million company.
$10 million.
Yeah, and but that's in the next 5 years, and just keep advances, keep learning the most that we can, learn more regarding construction management, try to deliver more quality, more craftsmanship work to our clients. But it's a process. It's like a no-ending process, you know. So keep investing. So right now we're starting investing in buying more equipment to reduce the rental equipment that we use a lot. And it probably after, which is part of our plans, the 5 years or less, we're trying to start buying and build for ourselves.
Okay.
But that's probably gonna be in the next 5 years after, if we hit the target.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great. That's a great target, and I love that. And I love to see how like you're ambitious, and you wanna do more. And this is the whole purpose of this country. You know,
Exactly.
you have plenty of opportunity.
Exactly.
So now you tell me, like, most of your project you're focusing on shells and build out of the house. Do you also do the finishes and the interior, or you just strictly focusing on
For
structure?
selected clients.
Selected clients?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say between 10 to 5%
10 to 5%
of the company.
of the company
Do
is you do the whole process. Okay.
Yeah.
The rest of it, 90%, you just purely do shells.
For sure, yeah.
Nice.
We have some select clients. Select clients is, for instance, that you know me, I build something for you, you recommend me to that client. So he want me to do the construction management for them. So when that recommendation come, I can say no. And then I have some private clients that they like the way we work, and we have really good team that we use here and there. And we try to get them the high quality but not crazy expensive budget, and that's what we help them. That's the 10% of the company that we use here and there.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. So, when your clients in this case are gonna be other general contractor, and you have final clients that they hire directly also to do just shell or no?
Yes. So we build for a lot of other GC because since we have the employees and coaching stuff like that, and the majority of GC only do the management. So we have a lot of clients at GC that we have built for through the years, and we have also a lot of developers. So with developers, usually they even hire GC to do the management, and then everything
and then
gonna be
they hire you.
yeah. But our strong is always gonna be the shell.
Shell.
Yeah, you get paid faster, you finish faster, and you move forward to the project.
Nice.
Usually when we do interior stuff like that, bit out, which we're gonna do one in Collet Bay recently. We just got it awkward, but it just takes time, too much time. Like with the back and forth with the owners and with the finish and stuff like that. I don't really. That don't really fill me that much. You know what I mean? Like,
got it.
I
so
like
your
it,
strategy is in and out on the shell. In and out, and dealing
100%.
with the general contractor. You don't have that much emotion of the clients going on into the project.
It's a headache.
Yeah.
I make big houses, and we just take forever to get done. And especially when those clients want to bring stuff from Hillary, from where you're from, and it takes time, and they want some type of finish. And we try to help with our experience with the management that we have, but it still takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time to finish any type of house.
Yeah.
That's why any custom home take a year and a half to finish, to 2 years.
Yeah.
To finish, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, what's the biggest project that you have currently? How many square footage?
The one that we recently is close to finish, it has between 8,000 square feet.
8,000 square feet. That's good. That's a pretty good size of a house already. Great.
Well, they're already, like you said, they're already printing houses, or they're bringing house like a Lego. So you know how they do the startup buildings. Before it used to be only for buildings like warehouse. But now they're doing townhouses. I believe it's 8 inches concrete slab they custom make, and they just assemble together. It's just gonna keep evolving. We just gotta try to catch up. The problem's gonna be when they can do that with a custom home.
Okay.
So when they can do that with a custom home, that's gonna be a problem for a lot of workers. You're gonna get reduced, like the work. That's
the
for
labor.
sure. Yes, that's gonna be for sure.
So how GVC stay on the top of that trend, and what you looking yourself around to do in the next 3 to 5 years, if this is gonna be like a new wave of building houses?
We just gotta jump into the train and deal with it. At the times you get there, it's not gonna be that soon, but it's coming. You know what I mean? But like it also help in today's, like the technology, like for instance, like I will give you an example. The laser level they used to build a construction. I believe my father told me, I saw it online as well. They used to have like a hose with water to get the level.
Yeah.
And nowadays you have
never use it yourself?
No.
I did.
You did?
Yeah. Back in Italy when I was 16, we were doing like a house with blocks, and we were using that as a level.
Oh, to level? Wow. I never had the chance to use it. But nowadays, you can have a ground floor or 3,500 square feet, and you can get a laser to put in one spot and get the same level everywhere, you know. So technology is good.
Yeah.
And we just gotta jump on the train when keep advancing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I love it. I love it. So I have a question that I ask to every guest in my podcast. What problem GVC is solving that nobody else does it?
That's a good question. Well, there's a lot of problems. But I don't know if other people are solving as well. But one of the other biggest problems that, in our case, is when clients come, is the time. So they always want to finish ahead of time, especially in custom home. So, like the biggest custom homes, when they have pilings, the other gravings, that take times. And so for us, you just try to have the right employees on the right job to try to finish as fast as we can, you know, so they can move forward, even if we're doing only the shell or if we're doing the entire project. In our case, most likely it's gonna be usually the shell, so we're trying to beat the time, and try to do the most quality job that we can.
So quality work in a good amount of time.
Yeah.
That the client is going to be, in this case, the developer or the general contractor is happy.
Exactly.
To have it.
That's our main priority, because if you don't have the quality, construction is not perfect. It's not gonna be never perfect, but if you deliver a really good quality job, that you don't have to go back. For instance, if you're on the second floor, that you gotta go back to the first floor to fix it, it look back in you and also increase the time for the project.
Yeah, but then and also fixing a structure that is not level or stuff is a very challenging thing.
It's major.
And is a major cost to the contractor and to everybody else.
So what we're trying to do to avoid those type of problems is that we give more time to the saves that the projects need. For instance, if a leveling a slab requiring 2 days, if we need, let's give it 3 days, we do it. If we forming requiring between 20 to the month, okay, let's give it a month plus extra couple days to check everything.
Yeah.
Because after it's poured, that's it.
That's it.
So you can spend $1,000 with 5 labels and couple guys to check out the level, or paying $20,000 after everything's gone wrong.
Yeah.
Or more.
So it's very costly to fix structure damages or things that were not done right.
Correct.
Okay. Tell us a story of something that happened to you in the past that was a problem, and you say, "Oh my God, what I'm gonna do now?"
This is on the show. Never had any problem, and that's why I don't like to do the finishing. This is what we were doing, remodeling apartment building, and the guys, they remove the floors, they remove the bathrooms, the kitchen, everything. And at the middle of the night, those mirrors that they glued together on the wall. So the mirror fall and broke one of the pipes or the vanity.
Okay.
That was water from the 6th floor all the way to the lobby. We went, fixed it, called the company, for the
restoration.
Yeah, restoration, and everything ended well. But from that day, I said, I'm not gonna deal with this thing anymore. Not gonna deal. Doing apartment remodeling, houses, stuff like that. That's why, in that time, I said, no, I'm just gonna keep on my concrete. Concrete's not gonna going nowhere, and bro, that was a headache.
Yes,
that was a headache.
I know the feeling because it happened to me the same.
Yes,
it was an apartment in South Beach, and the guy, I guess he forgot to actually close the
Yeah,
the water,
the water,
shut down
the water
the
line.
water of the things, which then we put a policy in place after that
Mhm.
accident happened, but then we kind of have the same problem. Like it was just probably 2 floors, not like 6 floors, but
Yeah, I think
it
that,
was worse.
remember it happened. It happened on the middle of the night, and we went over there at 6 a.m. when I want to call me. So the water was running there, and that's when you learn you gotta close the water before you go if you do an apartment building.
Yeah.
But since the guy just removed boundary and closed, all the valves stuff like that stay there, we never thought that the mirror gonna fall. You know what I mean? But things happen. Things happen.
Yes.
It's done. We finish well. Building's happy. Client's happy. So
That's the
Yeah.
most important thing.
yeah.
Well, thank you, Jose, for being here. It's been like almost 35 minutes that we talk, and I really enjoy this topic. We give a lot of information for you guys. So to resume, like quality of work, make sure that you people are the right people that you give into the job. Working with family is not a problem as long as you keep the business and the family separate.
Exactly.
And then have big goals and keep dreaming.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Jose,
Thank
for
you for
being
having
here.
me.
I love
Really
it.
appreciate it.
Amazing chat. And I see you on the next episode of Constructing Future. Click the link below and subscribe to the channel. And let's go.